2020 Visions.
Madeline Hall, February 1961. Dear parents,
I've fallen in love with a wonderful woman.
Belinda,
Will you stay with me tonight?
my one true love. Natasha,
You screwed my mother on that bed and never said a single word about it.
Natasha, I hate you. Leave me alone. Lucy.
I'm expecting. Pregnant.
So I'm just the stud.
Get out of my flat, bastard!
Alec, love,
Belinda.
I'm nearly certain that I'm 2 months gone.
Belinda, my one true love.
Episode 5. Venice.
Ta-da! Your favourite sticky bun whatnots.
Oh, Roz, you're so good to me.
And the Aspen papers in large print.
It's a Venetian feast.
A what?
The Aspen papers, Venice, and the sticky buns too.
Oh no.
What's up?
Oh God, I'm 3 minutes late. She'll kill me.
The agenda for my Venetian holiday with Lucy was never in doubt. She even wrote to me just to make sure I knew who was in charge.
I can't pretend to love you, but you're not so bad. You're old enough to be my dad, of course. But if I shut my eyes and think of England, I ignore the fact that you're an OAP and make the most of down below. I frankly don't know why I like you so much. I suppose it's early days. But then again, we're off to Venice. That's the place to get a girl switched on. So we shall see. It does sound good to me. Holed up with a warm man between the sheets. You may find that you earn some special treats.
Not the loveliest of letters, but at least it puts me in mind of Venice.
Oh, sorry about the mess. Are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine.
I'll clear up later. Bye.
New Year 2001 with Lucy was my 3rd trip to Venice and my 3rd stay in my favourite hotel room in all the world. There was a balcony with a view to the end of the Grand Canal, and I could see the Salute just. We were more or less boxed in by other buildings, actually, but I loved to throw back the doors and stand there in the January cold.
Alec, shut the door. It's freezing in here.
Just a minute. You should see the light on the Salute. It's a beautiful day.
When's the boat?
No need to worry. There's no hurry. We'll do well to make the most of breakfast. Quite a trek ahead of us.
Excited?
Sort of. Yes, I'm slightly nervous. Queasy, really.
All those memories. How sweet.
Remember that we're going by Vaporetto. Wrap up warm, or you'll be well and truly frozen.
They've sent more of those weird-looking Danish pastries. They won't go to waste.
Why are you doing this?
What? Eating?
You know, wading through my sordid past. I feel as if I'm in one of those ghastly programs where the murder victim's last walks reenacted by policemen hoping to attract the silent witnesses.
You twit. You do have to admit it isn't every day you get a proper chance to vet your mother's honeymoon arrangements.
Shitty little parasite.
Why not? What's so strange about it?
Well,
I'm your therapist, then. Or your exorcist.
Don't make an idiot of me.
I'm not. You must get rid of your unhappy past. I'll bet if you'll retrace your last steps, as it were, it's bound to help you. You've been really ground down by the past. Just give yourself a chance. Let yourself live again.
I find it rather hard to disagree with my new shrink's analysis.
So, shall we stand there in the nave? I'll play her part if you like. Say the words.
You wouldn't mean them.
So? She didn't.
No kidding.
I like you much more than I've been letting on. You're such a pet.
It really hurt when you said you were whoring on. You shouldn't say such things.
Just couldn't help myself. That's me.
It makes a travesty of our relationship.
Misread the situation. Sorry.
And then you gave her the necklace. What possessed you? What a complete idiot!
Oh, what is this?
That was the icing on the cake for her. Getting the dirt on her mother was one thing, but the necklace was in a different league.
A little present? Maybe worth a kiss?
Oh, Alec, love, it's worth a ton of kisses. Oh, look, it's wonderful. Wherever did you find it?
She was triumphant.
It's a kind of wedding present. Long ago.
The colours are so striking.
I knew at once that I shouldn't even have let her see the necklace, let alone keep it.
And it came from near here, from Murano. I'm ashamed to have to say I haven't let it see the light of day since for 20 years.
I'll make sure it sees plenty of daylight from now on. Come on, let's go.
Venice had certainly lost its luster by then. Whatever I was searching for, there was no hope of finding it with Lucy. But she got what she wanted. The necklace, and she certainly knew how to get her own way. It was her idea. The whole thing was her idea, leading me on, bleeding me dry. Shitty little parasite! With Natasha, though, that was different. We hit the high spot there in Venice in 1981, in my favourite hotel room, with my favourite balcony. It was really thrilling to walk into that room for the first time in 20 years.
Here we are! Behold, our bridal suite! But rather more petite.
Oh, Alec, it's a dream.
Oh, no, it's not.
I remembered the room so clearly.
So far, your little scheme is just like you. Incredible.
There it was, the lovely sunny window.
Just think, tomorrow is our wedding day.
I've not arrived at my hotel by boat before.
Same floral wallpaper. A bit faded, I thought.
I wish it was Torcello now. I just can't wait.
Could we go now?
We're probably too late. The boats are quite infrequent. We won't get there in daylight. I must say, I'd prefer to see my bride's face during the proceedings, and I fear you'd need to peer through deepest gloom to see your groom.
Perhaps I'll settle for tomorrow.
I suggest we get the first boat after breakfast. We can check the times this afternoon, and on the way back from Torcello, we should maybe pay a visit to the island of Burano, next door to Torcello, and see San Martino with its leaning campanile and a stunning Tiepolo. And we'll have lunch there if you wish. There's a fantastic fish place there.
I hadn't realised that I'd be getting married to a walking guidebook.
You don't mind?
No, on the contrary. I couldn't find my way out of a paper bag.
In that case, there'll be no escape for you.
Well, that will suit me perfectly.
As I looked at her, I saw Belinda.
You're beautiful.
Oh, I love you. Where are we? We can't be far from St. Mark's Square.
We've got a little balcony.
Oh, do shut up.
If you lean out a bit, you should see the Salute.
Idiot.
That's the big church at the entrance to the Grand Canal. St. Mark's is just a few yards' walk that way.
I see. Does your encyclopedic knowledge cover little details like the type of bathroom fitting?
No, but it soon will.
I closed my eyes. I was kissing Belinda.
Let's go to bed.
Oh, Alec, love. We said we wouldn't. Not until we've done our plighting.
Yes, of course. You're right.
I said you ought to bring a favourite book to read.
I've brought something.
And so have I.
Just one more night, then.
Yes. The time will fly. Imagine how we'll feel tomorrow evening. It'll be the real thing then. A proper wedding night. There's nothing that can stop us then.
Of course. You're right.
And anyway, we'd better do our sightseeing while we still can.
What do you mean?
I've got a secret plan.
Have you indeed?
I thought that maybe we'd spend all day Saturday in bed.
I like the sound of that. There's just one catch. Suppose my body isn't up to scratch.
I've got a feeling that I'll be well satisfied with it. And mind you don't forget, you will be mine for better or for worse by then. A full life sentence.
It's for better or for best as far as I'm concerned. You are the greatest thing that's ever happened in my whole life.
The greatest.
You're the cleverest, the handsomest, the torcelloest of...
Belinda.
So tell me then, what should I wear?
On Saturday.
I think I've got a fairly shrewd idea of Saturday. I was just wondering, what does one wear on a unique occasion like tomorrow?
That's my secret. Wait and see.
But I meant me.
Well?
I was wondering whether I should wear that jacket with the leather elbow pads.
What?
Joke. I've got my blue suit. Will that do?
It will be perfect.
Are you going to wear your necklace? I like it so much.
I might be. I'm delighted that you like it. It's a sort of heirloom. Mummy's. She was wearing it when...
Oh, Belle.
She'll be there with us in spirit, smiling on us all the while. She would have been beside herself with happiness to know that I'd found happiness at last with a fantastic man. If only you'd ever known her. You'd know what I mean. Mind you, if she had been around still, I've a feeling I'd be sharing you with her.
Not bloody likely.
I'm not sure I would care for that much. I'm intending to possess you heart and soul and body. Nothing less than that will do. I'm warning you. Is that okay?
Possess away.
What did you bring to read then?
Poetry?
Me too.
Did you indeed?
Which poet? Anyone I know?
Oh, yes. And yours?
Here, read it. See if you can guess.
Then maybe you'll read mine to me.
Okay,
Your poem's called Natasha.
read away.
Last night, you came to me in the most beautiful of reveries. You were a flute, abandoned, lonely, silent. Then I drew you to my mouth and blew upon your lips the heartfelt, love-sick song that I have longed to sing you all these months of wanting, waiting, trembled as your body resonated with our several musics perfectly aligned. One breath,
One breath,
one song,
one song,
one harmony.
one harmony. It's the loveliest thing I've ever heard.
It sounds as if he meant it. Every word.
My turn. I see yours is called Alec.
I've a hunch that he's the luckiest man alive.
For 20 years I've stored up all my love. And now my secret hoard has been discovered. You have found the key. Please, open me with care, love, empathy. For on my heart I wear the scars of first love gained and lost.
Scars.
The painful marks of a deceiver's false love.
Deceiver.
Touch my heart, and I will grieve no more. The loss that I have long concealed from idle view is in your gentle hands, and will be healed by loving you.
Torcello was as beautiful as I remembered. Desolate, too. Belinda's absence was palpable. As Nasha and I walked out of the cathedral, I raised my eyes to heaven and saw Belinda.
This is a new dawn, a new beginning. Kiss me.
And after Torcello with Natasha, the sex. God. Real honeymoon sex. It was the commitment thing, no holding back. She was in her prime, and she was gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And in the dark, and in that enormous bed, she was Belinda. I really thought the search was over. 20 years of loveless longing, and the Saturday. Unforgettable. My best Saturday for 20 years, but still not the all-time best Saturday. A new dawn, a new beginning. Belinda, my one true love.
Glorious sunshine, another lovely, fine midwinter day. And here's the breakfast tray.
This was it. My first trip to Venice. Unsurpassable. This stupid bed is like a block of ice. I had to pretend we were mother and son. It was ludicrous. I remember how the concierge used to give me a big smile and a knowing wink.
It's got to look as if you slept in it, not stiff and all pristine. We mustn't let the cleaner...
You don't think we'll be raided by the vice squad? It was Belinda who discovered the hotel room with the little balcony.
Come here now, then, silly.
No, you come here. This was the holiday to end all holidays.
Get away with you. The proper billy goat, I say. A one-track mind.
Meh. But you're all nice and warm.
And I'm already dressed. I'd be a fool to climb in there.
Go on, be daring. Just a quickie.
Obsessed. Does my performing seal not maybe feel that 2 displays a night are evidence enough of his extensive and exciting feats of artistry?
Honk,
We'll try some matinees one of these days, eh?
honk, honk.
That sounds good to me.
Are there some of those sticky bun whatnots?
I'm not sure. What's it worth?
A kiss?
A kiss? They're 10 a penny where I come from.
Then, madam, I am pleased to offer you enough to buy not just that sticky bun behind your back, but all your sticky buns and your bun factory as well.
All right, then. I think that's fair enough. That's worth 2 so far. What will you do about the rest?
I'll buy the factory later.
You're funny.
I've never been so happy. You're the greatest thing in my whole life.
She was the greatest.
This is like the honeymoon I never had.
Would you have come here?
It wouldn't ever have been possible. Though it did cross my mind.
Lovely butter shapes.
Eat well. If we go to Torcello, it'll be a long time before we get our next meal.
This jam's yum yum.
No sneaking off today.
I don't know what you mean.
I can't help feeling all this sex is playing tricks upon your memory.
What was your name again?
You wandered off all nonchalantly yesterday when we were in Murano.
I didn't. Did I?
Pined away for 15 minutes, I did. Thought you jilted me.
Me? I'm blameless. Look how I can't even seem to get the butter melted on this warm toast, let alone my mouth.
I smell the odour of a guilty secret. Well?
Shut your eyes and I'll tell it you.
That was a huge moment for me. She had insisted on paying for everything and wasn't taking no for an answer. So I saved up all the money I had and gave her the very best necklace I could find.
Surprise!
It's gorgeous. Full of light. I love it. Bright and colourful.
Murano glass.
You shouldn't have.
I couldn't let you pay for the whole holiday and give you nothing.
You've given me a whole new lease of life. That's got to be a more than decent present. Shut your eyes.
I sort of knew there would be a present. We had this game where we would be apart for a few minutes and pretend to see how long we could bear to be without each other. The day before, we had emerged from different shops, carrying mysterious packages behind our backs. And now Belinda handed me a beautiful guidebook, the best I had ever seen.
Wonderful surprise. I stood there drooling over it in that old bookshop.
I was looking at you drooling, spying with my beady eye.
Look, it's got the Vaporetto roots and everything. You did forget one thing, though. No inscription.
Belinda had it all worked out, of course. She produced her gorgeous old fountain pen and a tiny bottle of ink as if from nowhere and wrote,
To darling Alec, mine forever, Belle.
A tidal wave of emotion swept over me, but somehow I managed to grab hold of her camera.
Come on, you, the balcony. We've got to snap that view of the Salute in the morning light. Cheese!
No, formaggio!
Excellent! Just right!
2020 Visions by Paddy Gormley, with Maurice Thorogood as Alec, Georgia Riley as Alec's carer in his 80s, and his three lovers, Sarah Lawrie as Lucy in the year 2000, Sophie Morris-Sheppard as Natasha, 1980, Olivia Busby as Belinda, 1960. 2020 Visions is a 2020 audio drama company production.